Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to review, I think this was at Lidl's beer festival. So it's Black Sheep Pale Ale. Now don't think I've had this before because I've obviously had the golden bitter, Black Sheep Golden, the normal Black Sheep, which I presume is just bitter, Black Sheep Original. I've had Rigwell to Yorkshire Square Ale. And I think there's a milk stout I've had, so don't think I've ever had this. I'd remember anyway, I'm sure I would. So, Black Sheep Pale Ale, 4% beer, modern, light and zesty, brewed with fresh Cascade hops. And the writing on the back, like most of these bottles these days, too chuffing small and not very easily read, unless you're in shop conditions, I suppose. You know, that's what they want, but even in shop conditions, that, you know, unless you've got good eyesight, you're going to struggle. So, we'll give it a pour, and then I'll look on the internet and see if I can find more out about it and check out a few reviews. And today, luckily enough, I've actually got a clean glass. Hey, one does, one never sees. So I'd call that a nice golden colour, massive head on it, just slightly off white head. Plenty of carbonation and lacing, as you can see. I mean, look at that, shows up brilliantly. Bit of hops in the aroma. I nearly just said smell, you know. Might be a while before the head goes down. So it's definitely one of them that's going to retain the head. It's not going to dissipate very quickly. See if I can get a drink past the froth. Very light. If I didn't know better, and God, I need a shave. But if I didn't know better, I'd say this was a lager. You know, it's that light. It's like a lager with a bit of taste in it. You know. Which most lagers ain't got. So, we'll have a quick look on the internet, because obviously I've not actually heard of this before, so right, try and do. So, black. I've unplugged my adapter, that's why I'm not getting internet as fast as I've been getting. Yeah, Venus and Mars was another beer that that's recently come out, and that was a nice beer as well. So Black Sheep Pale Ale. Ah, there we go. Seems on the review side of things, the closest thing is a beer that they brew called Pathmaker, which is a pale ale. So it might be that I just can't get anything that's going to tell me anything interesting. unless it's a new beer. It was definitely Lidl's beer festival. I do remember that now. The internet's on a go slow as well, as it always is when you need it. So, let me see if I can highlight this. I do apologise for the slowness. It's always the same, when you want to do something and find out something quick, you can't. So, Black Sheep Pale Ale is a juicy pale ale that delivers a generous hoppy tone with a subtle zesty twang. Paul Feakston signed off, founder of Black Sheep. It's interesting. Feakston's Brewery. So, it looks like we've got no help on the internet reviews front. I'll say that both the hops and the citrus taste that's in it are subtle. Not quite as strong as that's implying, but pleasant, you know. I mean, it's a very light pale ale, you know. For me, if you're a lager drinker and you want an introduction into real ales and beers in general, this could be a good stepping stone into that area, because it's got subtle flavours. There's hops there and a little bit of malt, but it's not strong at all. You know, it's pleasant, drinkable. I mean, if I did a blind test on this, I'd say that it was a lager, you know. And look at the lacing still, you know, the fermentation, carbonation rather. Yeah, still really good. Still retaining the head over halfway down. So, you know, definitely more of a lager beer, a lager real ale, than you know, a normal real ale or normal bitter. So, yeah, this is very drinkable. You know, yeah, you can see it. It's definitely a beer you could have 2 or 3 of, like you would a lager, really, you know. If you're that sort of drinker who likes lagers necking the same thing, this, to me, is a stepping stone into the world of beers. You know, and I mean, for a lot of people, I used to just drink lagers. I used to just drink Mansfield. That was bitter, wasn't it? Heineken. I used to drink Heineken a lot, and then I moved on to Mansfield bitters, and then from there I tried Guinness, and then from there to the world of real ales. So to me, this is a very good stepping stone into that arena. From a real ale point of view, yeah, you could say it's a little bit lacking in taste and aroma, but if it's aimed at the market what I'm thinking it could be aimed at, then it's, you know, it's very well done. You know, it's a good introduction. So, thinking about review purposes, out of 5. To me, I wouldn't call it, you know, a top 10 beer, but it's a nice enough beer. It's gone down well. I think a 4 out of 5, 4.0 out of 5. Yeah, it's a generous score for it. You know, it was well worth trying. Would I try it again? I don't know. It depends. If I could get it on cask, you know, in a pub, just to see what it's like, then that'd be very interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.